Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Grounded. Sorry that I missed our episode last week, but we are back today. For those of you who did not catch the Zipline Tower tutorial that I put out a couple weeks ago, we have expanded our Zipline network here in Grounded. So as you can see, I am now way over here, practically at the charcoal spill. And we have not one, but two new towers over here on this side of the yard, just below the shed here. So this tower in particular that I am at right now is in a really great spot to be able to basically link up to any more that we build, either up on the shed deck itself, or basically anywhere, be it upper or lower yard, along the little stone walkway. So just wanted to give you guys that little update as far as some building progress that has been done. Other than that, essentially what happened last week, I actually did try very, very hard to get an episode out. I was recording for quite a while. And as you guys may remember, our plan was to try to get a sap collecting station base, what have you, all set up in the toppled over stump here in the upper yard. I tried and tried to make it work, but essentially, I should have done some testing before promising that would be our sap collecting spot. Because as you'll see here, some of my attempted platforms and such, but essentially, it is a lot harder to get things to anchor into the sides of the stump than I thought, as far as just normal platforms go. And so like it was really limited in where I was actually able to place anything. And then because the sides of this are just so rough, it was really difficult to actually be able to place lots of sap collectors. So you can see I tried putting some stuff there. I tried to put a couple platforms down there. I tried building kind of this stair step of a platform right here. And like, those were just a couple of the areas I was able to actually get some platforms to place properly. But then I couldn't really get a good amount of actual sap collectors placed around them. And since, you know, that's kind of the whole point of the builds, it wasn't working out. And since I've been so happy with how these zipline towers have turned out, and especially now that we're kind of end game here in Grounded, I really do want to focus on making like really nice builds. I didn't want to just, you know, force it to work, but not really be ideal. So we're going to do something else for our sap collection station. Right now, I think that's probably going to be somewhere around the oak tree. I was trying to avoid that because I feel like that's just kind of the standard thing to do. And I would like to do something a bit more creative. But we will see. That being said, we are actually going to go over to the oak tree today. Because I believe I mentioned it a couple episodes ago. But we need to do a little bit of renovation to our old cabin. I had a little more moments in there than I thought. Essentially, I didn't like where that zipline was placed once we needed to hook it up to our new tower. I tried to have this wall anchor and hook it up to the tower, and you can see like that line looks like it should connect, but this roof, I believe it's that roof that is preventing us from connecting. It's so close to working. But we just can't quite make it happen. So we're gonna do something here today to just kind of modify this building a little bit, um, and make it a little bit more usable with our zipline tower, to have that come over here in a nicer spot. Since this is our really nice access um, to the Oak Lab, and, you know, our wonderful neighborhood infected wolf spider, um, I do still want to, like, have this build in a good usable state, hooked up to our little network here. And because this was our first significant build in the series, I don't really want to just demolish it and throw another copy of our zipline tower somewhere right over here. Um, I mean, that being said, we may still put a zipline tower somewhere in the area, but I would like to still have this little cabin be usable. So we need to make some changes to let us have some sort of zipline anchor. I don't know if we'll use the wall anchor or if we'll just have a better setup to use the full-blown zipline anchor. But it was just a bit too cramped right here. Just thrown into one grass floor is a little hard to get in and out of that anchor. And also there's just a few other changes that would be good to finally do. Like this staircase, we can't actually just walk up. We run into the edge of it there. It'd be nice to finish that off finally. Just a few other little things like that. So in order for us to really dig in and get started, we're going to need some materials. I'm going to go gather some. I know I've only got the basic stem and plank pallet over here. I sadly did not think to bring the supplies with me needed to upgrade these to the nice jumbo pallets, but I will at least try to get these filled up real quick so that we can try to do a bit of faster building. 2 full pallets plus a couple extra stems that I grabbed that were a little bit more than what we needed. So let's get started here. So there's a couple of things that I think we could do. One option would be to try and extend this clover porch that we're standing on, and let us land directly on it. But I think that maybe what we do is put a walkway that just goes more around the build here out of grass. I think that it will look a bit more natural. Actually, I think I want to even do one more thing with that. I think it'll look just a bit more natural to have this out of, or to have it on the lower part here. And I think I do want some supports under it. This is all just for visual effect. They are not needed. And they're gonna run me out of materials a little bit faster as well. But I think that it will just help polish this all off a little bit a little bit better. I also think that I might run back to my base and get the materials that we would need to make a proper large pallet, so that we can get this done faster. All right, we are back. I've got more grass and stems now on a large pallet for us. Now, I suppose the question is here, do I want this lower deck to go all the way around? And I want to hop on the zipline here and make sure that I like the look of this before we get too far. Oh gosh. Ooh, made it on the leaf. Okay. Well, now that I see this, I'm less certain. Well, maybe I don't want it at least so big. So what if we reduce the size here? Just something like this. And I'm still gonna put the deck on the other side, even though it's a little harder to get onto. And I don't think I can put it, yeah, in, well, I can put it in there. I can't put it here, though. Interesting. Yeah, that's very odd to me. Alright, well... let's see... And then the other thing is, yeah, I want the stairs... to come out the center, and I know that that's gonna hit here just a little strangely. That's okay. And then I suppose maybe at this point we turn. Yeah, we'll just do a square platform. I wasn't sure if I wanted to change that up or not. And then we can come down here. Oh, you're kidding me. That's not supported. Sometimes the, like, what counts as supported and what doesn't in this game is just strange. Alright. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to build. Can you just leave me alone? Thank you. Alright, and then that has the same... oh. Problem that the old stair did. We can do a half stair here, though. There we go. We can come up here, and that works just fine. Okay. So... one thing that I was thinking about to help kind of set the main part of the house now that we've added this extra balcony. One thing to maybe help set it apart from that balcony is to add kind of these railing walls and to help connect them at least a little bit to the roof. There it is. Oh, there we go. We could do supports, and since that's 1.5 blocks high, that works perfectly. And I think that still looks pretty nice. And we may end up wanting to do a similar thing here in the back. Now we have a, actually I think I can go ahead and do, yeah, I can go ahead and do those. We have a zipline coming in at an angle, so I do need to be careful where we maybe put half walls. But I think on this side that we tentatively put more half walls here and just leave that side open. Oops. There we go. Duck under there. And then that is still plenty open for us to drop in on that zip line. And we could even continue doing these walls like this. Oops. There we go. On around this just a bit. Something like that, and then maybe this is where this zipline comes in, right around here. Happens if I recycle that. Okay, I kind of like being able to walk through here. I think that's kind of fun. Can I? Ooh, we could just block that whole thing off. I think I'm gonna run out of stems here. Darn it. Oh, we could actually, we could mimic our zipline tower stairway and do that, and then it connects to that railing more or less. I think I like that. It's looking a little bit more polished now. Okay. Let's see. I've at least got a couple more stems to use. And then we'll worry about that here in a moment. But let's go to sleep so that we can have some daylight. Okay. Sounds like some grumpy fireflies somewhere. Yep. Right there. Not about the fireflies that hung around this base. It's been far too long. But yeah, let's grab a couple more stems real quick. And, we may end up even adding a couple more railing sections, even along the stairs to the ground. I think that could potentially be nice. But first, we need plenty of stems to get that done. Nope, nope, that's a big bad bombardier beetle.
I think there's a big insect incoming.
There we go. Alright, now we can deal with this. Just wanted to get all my stems put away. Oh, I really need to eat. I don't have stamina for this. Oh no! Oh bad, oh bad, oh bad. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have a loadout set up to deal with that big boy right now. And I'm definitely not doing that while hungry. I'd really rather him not follow me right now. Oh, here we go. Where's that roast? There we are. That's a bit better.
Taking a look.
So I can do my spicy coltana or my my hammer with him.
My veins feel like they're on fire.
Okay, that was a harder hit than I remembered. Let's see. We can just respawn at a field station. Oh, what broke? Wait, really? What broke? Oh, my dandelion. Right. Alright, well. I wish he would just go away. I don't really want to bother fight. Oh, now he is going away. I was gonna say, I don't really want to bother fighting the infected wolfie right now. No, stop looking at me, man. I don't remember what his respawn timer is like. Like, I think he respawns every day. So it's like, taking him out wouldn't even really help us all that much. If it got rid of him for like a week, I would maybe bother, but I just don't know that it's worth it. Okay. Well, there's some more stems. There we go. That looks pretty good. And then we'll just need to figure out how we still want to do our zipline anchor onto this. Now, I do kind of think that doing a railing of some sort could look quite nice. Kind of in the same style that we did on our zipline towers. The bottom here is going to be a little bit different just because we've got that half stair. And I think that we may actually put another half stair in right here. And do something like that. And then let's grab some of our half walls. I think at least like behind the stairs there we'll do it. And then what would happen if we just do that instead? I think that would work okay. Let's give it a shot. I think we're going to probably run out of stems here again. I'll go grab more as needed, but... yeah, I like the look of that. Just a little cleaner. Getting up and down. Yeah, I'll go grab the stems that we need to finish that off. I like that quite a bit. I will say this area is a lot more dangerous than when we used to live down here because of all the orcs. There's now some wasps. It's not quite as peaceful as it used to be. So I think there's like 2 different sets of wasps that live over here. I mean, even with the infected infected wolf spider, we had to deal with that a little bit still. I think we still lived here at the oak tree when we did the haze. But I don't remember with absolute certainty. There we go. But there is at least... oh, right. I have the wrong mutations on. There we are. It's at least still a good amount of resources over here, so it's worth it. I will say the Hauling Hero mutation that lets me carry so many more items at once was one of the best things that they added to this. I know that I think that one of the ant armors or something can let me have a similar effect. Maybe it's a termite one. I don't know. There's some armor that has the ability to give you more hauling strength. But just having that by default, I think we're gonna get rid of that one. It's just so nice. It is a very nice reward for progressing farther in the game, letting you just build some more. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty good. What would it look like? Yeah, not worth putting that there at all. I didn't know if it would stick up a fair amount to put that there, because I do kind of like how it just comes out of the root. But there we are. That way it is just a nice, smooth transition either way. Okay. So, I suppose that really it would probably make the most sense to just put our zipline anchor like right there. Now if I stand under this, yeah, that is a good clear line of sight right through that gap. So that works pretty well. The only other thing to concern ourselves with over here is that gap there. Did I do these right? I need to stick out one more. Ouch. No, I think that is how I was doing those. So I want one more, maybe? Let that go all the way to the front. I think I like that. Oh, gosh. Let's not fall. Alright. Stick that there. Yes,
Ant
hello.
crossing.
Hello, ant. Yeah, I need to get onto, like, that leaf right there. There we are. And then put a copy right there. There we are. That's a little bit more consistent. And that can look a little more supported at least. So yeah, the only other thing would be trying to bridge this over to the other route. Now if I scoot this pallet out of the way, that one should be fine. How would this line up for us to literally just bridge? I mean, that's not bad. If we just literally made a bridge across. That way we can still at least access these sap collectors. Now, I don't know that this is where we're going to be making our major sap collector setup that I've been wanting to make. But it's something. And I think maybe if we make this go half a block further, this will just look a touch nicer. So we will just need to change the orientation of the bridge. So let's see. That would be, where's just floor? There it is. I suppose that we could also make our bridge out of like stem. And then the platforms are out of grass. That can kind of give us the effect of like a rope bridge. And yes, I know I'm making these all out of half floors, and that is entirely unnecessary, but... oh, out of stems once again. I'll go take care of that. Alright, that should cover us for now. Let's get... oh, wait, no. And then here, I think we're gonna switch back to grass. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're out of grass too. Oh, I am struggling with materials right now. I've been spoiling myself by, last couple times I've been doing builds. I would just go get, like, several pallets of materials ahead of time. And, that way, I would be all set. And I've got it down now where I've got my full, building list, for example, for my zipline towers. So I'll just make sure I've got literally everything I need before I even go to build those, so I can build the whole thing uninterrupted now. So, having to, you know, do all this stop and go is not something I'm used to. Alright, so... I guess the only spot... Well, okay, no. We would do a wall here. Gonna do a wall under it. And I want... Nope. Stop changing materials. We'll do... that. Oh, I need one more. And then a couple of these are very clearly floating. We'll add some support under there. That's the one that's floating. And that is gonna look pretty good. And on the actual bridge itself here, yeah, we got a grumpy spider below us. On the bridge itself, I think we do a different railing, so that we don't match. And I almost wonder if we, like, seriously mix it up and do sprig fences, and I'm gonna leave gaps everywhere. Like this. Because there's, it's an odd numbered, bridge. It's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5.5, planks long. So I think that this is going to be the best way to go about it. So if I scoot that over and I scoot that over, we've got 1.5 in the middle, and then I've got to, like, make a decision. Where do we put that gap? So I think I like just spacing gaps out everywhere better. Alright, let's sleep, then we can grab some more sprigs and build that railing. Luckily, sprigs are pretty easy to come by as far as grabbing more and more materials. A little nicer than tracking down more various weeds and stuff to chop. Okay, I will say, being able to run down that staircase like that actually feels really good. I am a fan. That is a good change, I think. Okay, 28 sprigs is what we need. We're getting close. It's 21. There we are. Do we have enough rope? Yes, we do. I think we had 20-something rope. All right. Hop back on up here. And there we are. Have our nice little bridge. I think the only other thing that we could do with this, if we really didn't want, or if we wanted to make sure that these were all connected, is instead, here, let's just move these out of the way. Boom, there we go. Yep, you can go there, and you can go there. Everybody loves that. Okay. Let's see, I think that's just a half stair. If we drop this down by a half stair, that also moves us forward by a half. And then we could go with a more straightforward railing kind of a thing, maybe. Although I say that, and the thing is, I like to do my, oh, here, I'm gonna keep grabbing things for temporary purposes, and we'll move all this back. But this way we can actually see it rather than just looking at blueprints. So if I did that, the problem is now that's a full block taken up and I can't put something there. Okay. The only other option, if this would work, and I doubt that it will, where'd my railing go? Is if, like, a sprig railing placed there wouldn't block. Oh, it would. I could do something like that if I wanted all the railings to connect. I think that would not look good, though. Now, I do think that potentially dropping this could look good. So, let's just kind of try it. And ignore the angry spider that wants to eat us. So, okay. I have two different railing setups here on each side. Here, we'll put that one up there. That's actually kind of a cool railing concept. I haven't thought about that before, like just doubling up on the railing. Anyway. Here, we'll move you out of the way. I like this then still being a little bit taller. The one weird thing about this is now how close it gets to this sap catcher, but that's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna borrow that for just a moment. And we'll stick that there. And we're just gonna borrow you. And we'll borrow you. One, two, three. Okay, so it would not really work. It doesn't help us at all, at least, to have this as far as the railing setup goes. Yeah, and we can't overlap it in any way. That is a bummer. And it becomes a little harder to fake it. Now on this side, like, having that as a way to, like, drop onto the leaf isn't the worst. Now, if we just wanted to just get rid of these for a second, how does it look without a railing altogether? I mean, everything else we've done has a railing. But maybe this one's fine without. I guess that's the way to do a railing. In the kind of similar manner we were looking at, is just doing two. Maybe we try that for now and see how we like it. I think let's go with that plan. So that means, okay, I'm pretty sure we've tried this before. Yeah, I can't put that there. Does it matter? Yeah, I want symmetry. Okay. So I need to get some of these pieces removed. We don't need all these extra railings. And there's a few extra floors. I do need those stems, though. There should have been one more. All of these little things on the ground in this area always trick me whenever I'm trying to find the stems that I've chopped. Well, I don't see the other stem. Oh well, it must have bounced somewhere else. Alright, so we need another triangle there. I need another half stair here. That takes care of that. And then we just need to replace the stuff I moved on this side. Which should be one more of those and one more half stair right here. And I think that fixes everything that I kind of broke while we were borrowing things to test out that potential build. Okay. Let's see. We do need to drink some water here sometime soon. And, the one thing, if we did extend this here, is we could potentially actually fit a water catcher down on this lower deck somewhere. I don't really want to block that tunnel. We could do that. Just like push this as far back as we can. That's pretty good. Let's go see if I can find, oh, perfect. There's a burr weed right here for us to grab the last couple stems we need. And, then we can take note. Oh, there's that other stem I was missing, and I don't like that gap, so we're gonna fill that in. Okay, so... Oh, we literally just need a pebblet. Well, that's easy enough. Alright, let's set those down. A loose pebblet anywhere? Or do I have to break one off?
I could use something to drink.
Well, we need to go track down water anyway. This will hold us over for a moment.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
Okay, but infected wolfies over there. We also are getting kind of hungry, so let's roast up an aphid with our sword. And, here, we'll have some more of that honeydew. Oh, nope, 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 nope. We're just gonna get right on out of there. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any convenient loose pebblets. We're just gonna make our own. This will be faster. I should have just done that in the first place. Okay. Boom, pebblet, and that will start making water for us. That is perfect. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like the little, the secret little path under here. I mean, it's not really a secret. It's just, I don't know. It's fun. Okay. So, I also think that maybe we move the roasting spit down here. It could be... No, I like it in that corner. That feels fitting. Yeah, I like that. I do think some lighting on the outside would be nice. Oh. Let's see. I might try to put that on the roof. If I can. That'd be kind of fun. Kind of like I do with my zipline towers. And wouldn't you know it, we need sap. Well, luckily we do at least have these sap collectors. So let's get those harvested. And that at least gets us some front porch light. And let's see. Actually, here, let me scoot that out just a touch. We'll move this and hop up on the roof. Haha, perfect. And we'll throw that right there. And yeah, I think I still like the greenhouse icon for this. And we'll put that floor right back. Excellent. Cool. And if anything, we want to do something fun and do like a chair on the porch. And we'll bring that stuff over here at some point. And let's see, anything else fitting to put on the other side? Hmm. I don't know. Nothing's jumping out at me. So maybe we just put 2 chairs. Make it symmetrical. All right. Yeah, we might come revamp the inside here at some point just a bit. Because we don't need like all this storage anymore. Since this isn't like our main base. But I like still having a variety of this stuff, since this is a nice little outpost. But yeah, that takes care of most of this. We need to reset up our zipline. So yeah, this brings us over to this route where we've got some of our sap for now. Yeah, all of that is looking pretty good. So we'll zip back to the tower and reconfigure the zip lines from over here. And I think that I'm happy with our renovations for today. That ended up taking a little longer than I expected. Just because I'm indecisive about things. But, you know, I think that's a nice way to still, like, keep our structure. But I like the way that all that looks, adding that, like, porch, polishing off the staircases and everything. I think that just, it helps elevate the build a little bit. And bring it more in line with the rest of what we've been doing lately. But yeah, here we go. Zipping in to our good old oak tree base, now newly renovated. Oh yeah, this looks clean. I like that a lot. I'm also very happy that we were able to add in a dew collector here. That's something that did feel like it was missing. Even though it's a little bumpy, I like that we can walk through this way. And who knows, maybe we extend our sap collection back here. I'm open to that. I do have some other potential spots.
Taking a look.
This little curved route, basically right here. If we're gonna do sap collecting by the oak tree, that spot is like really good actually for a bunch of sap collectors. I've done that in the past. I think on my early access save, I think that's where I have a bunch of sap collectors. And so honestly, if we like built up like a little structure and like had a little roof around that, to kind of make that a little bit safer at least, knowing that we've been having infected Wolfie stalking the area a lot. That could potentially be cool. Otherwise, maybe we actually make a base up along the side of the oak tree somewhere. That's something that I do know is also a relatively common thing for people to do, is to make a base like up along the trunk somewhere. But it's something that I myself have actually never done here in Grounded. And that's something that I think like maybe having like this walkway over to this route and then this route being somehow our access up into that could be kind of cool. I like, as silly as it is, and even though the railings aren't like perfect or anything by any means, I like having like this little bridge here, like this. It feels like a little I mean, it's funny because it kind of is. It feels like a little treehouse and stuff now. I, uh, I really am happy, I think, with these couple little changes. Yeah. We'll definitely have to remember to bring over all of our ingredients to make these little chairs to add that extra little touch there on the front porch. And then at some point we also might add a little bit more lighting. We might do something similar again to the zipline tower design, and like throw, if I can, let's see if I can get it to snap anywhere. Oop, that's close. Here, we'll just do that for now. Basically that, but snapped into the ground instead of right there. Some of the plant lamps or something like that. I don't know. Just a thought. But yeah, doing something like that just to add a bit more lighting here, because I do think once the sun goes down, it'll be a little bit dark here at the base. But yeah, overall, I think that is a pretty significant upgrade, while keeping the heart of this build as it is. If you guys do want me to go back to some of our other old builds and do a similar process to this, just try to kind of add a little bit more polish. I actually really enjoyed this today. Like I did not intend, honestly, for this to be the entire episode. But I think like trying to bring some of the rest of this world like up into like really nice building standards is something that that could be a really cool project. You know, a lot of our builds are looking pretty nice, but I think there are definitely some that could use you know, just a little bit of an upgrade, kind of like what we did here. Like there was nothing wrong with this cabin, but I think, you know, adding these extras to the exterior just helps it look that little bit nicer. So if that is something that you guys would enjoy, if there's any particular buildings or bases or anything like that that you have in mind that I should kind of go back and revisit, let me know. I am definitely down to do that. Otherwise, if you guys did enjoy today's little cabin renovation, definitely do me a favor, leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot and helps more people to be able to discover the series. Other than that, make sure you guys are subscribed so that you are sure to catch the next episode here in our Grounded series. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. See ya.